precautions in every business, but with LifeLock, you can shop till you drop and feel better protected, even if you do buy the fruitcake again. Right now, enjoy 10% off your membership as our gift to you. Go to lifelock.com and enter promo code NEWS.
On the 77 WABC app, Joan Hamburg.
Come celebrate Broadway and the Joan Hamburg Show coming from Sardi's. Join us Saturday, 1 to 3. Meet all the stars from the hottest shows on the Great White Way.
The First Lady of New York Radio, Joan Hamburg. Saturdays at 1 p.m. after Larry Kudlow. Live, local, on it, where New York comes to talk. 77 WABC. Election Central on 77 WABC is rolling. And New York is fired up.
That's the way it always works in Washington.
Topics that matter to you.
This isn't some game. Fascinating.
And no other radio station brings you more exclusive moments with the candidates.
You think this thing was going to be
Imus and Trump.
as big as it is?
You know, I think I have the right message.
Mark Levin with Ted Cruz.
More and more the candidates are targeting you. I'm going to lead regardless and stand with the American people.
Election Central.
You're guaranteed it.
On 77
War for the heart and soul of this nation.
WABC. 77 WABC. The following program does not necessarily reflect the views of WABC Radio.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that? No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show, and here's Frankie!
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to RussoNation.tv, home of America's Team.today. And guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Got a great show for you tonight, great show. Special shout out, very special shout out. Cindy Adams from The Post. December 3rd, 2015. A few words about the Donald. The Donald. He maybe doesn't adore everyone, but he loves our country. He knows it's heaven-blessed land. Greatest God-blessed nation on earth. The United States of America fostered the growth of a creation like Trump. Forget his mouth. Look at his spine. Look at his brain. His gizzard. His patriotism. Don't think Democrat or Republican. Think winner. Our chorus line of well-meaning babes spit prepared pablum. None have that kick-ass snoo America needs. You don't like him? So what? You need them. You want somebody pleasing? Get a lover. And let's not fool ourselves. Each of our dwarf candidates is ego-driven. It's not just Donald. The Stars and Stripes, Columbia, Gem of the Ocean, we're undergoing a revolution. We require a leader, a general. The rest of this planet must again have respect. You gotta, let's make America great again. You gotta support Trump for president 2016. 800.
You used to call me on the cell phone.
Hey, and he's got a sense of humor too. Donald Trump's got a sense of humor too. 800-848-9222. Social media, Twitter and Facebook. Send a shout out, a message, or what you're thinking live. I'll shout it out live. Live stream, internet stream, Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. Frankie Russo video YouTube channel. Tell your friends. A new Frankie Russo initiative. Help America's team. Help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. Special shout out for Howard Sherman, crowdfundbuzz.com CEO. He's helped me with this campaign. You got to go to Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show and click on the America's team icon. And on Sunday, December 13th, from 12 to 2, Frankie Russo's Christmas reception. Let 77 WABC's Frankie Russo buy you a Christmas drink. You know what I'm talking about. Pre-launch party at Hunter Steakhouse, 94th Street and 4th Avenue with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Discounted membership fees with T-shirts and discounted merchandise and events with interesting news and updates. Join America's team with 77 WABC's Frankie Russo. Brooklyn Tea Party meeting December 6th. Election and Constitution ratification. It's at the Brooklyn Public Library from 1:30 to 4 p.m. That's 215 Ocean Avenue, right next to Kings Highway. And we got Frankie Russo pre-show. I had a great pre-show, man. We were talking about ISIS, and I'm kind of like, you know, I don't know, man. ISIS, I believe it's statistically significant. You know, I looked at all the data right now, and I got a lot of data saying that ISIS was created by Iran. America, based on the model, Obama, illegal president, fraudulent sector service card, plus the Clinton Foundation with Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, plus the Iranian Global Terror Network, plus the Iranian surrogates. You know, they're all, throughout the Obama administration timeline for the last 7 years, they've been capitulating and acquiescing to this Iranian Global Terror Network. I can't get it out of my brain, man. So right now, I believe that ISIS is a creation of Iran, and conceivably it might be Iran. Just like all the data I got. But anyway, before we kick to some calls, because we got a full night tonight, we're going deep waters. Do we have one of those Trump commercials? Can we throw one on before? Not yet, though. We got to get it ready. I want to pop on some Trump commercials, because we got to get DT. DT's got to be our next president, man. We got to stop this cycle of retreads. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we got to do over here.
Great again. Listen up. Donald Trump, all right?
Welcome to the boardroom.
Hey, pump the Trump, pump the Trump, pump the Trump. Hey, pump the Trump, pump the Trump, pump the Trump. Yo, Donald Trump, it is what it is. You can love him or hate him, but the game is on his.
800-848-9222. We're pumping the Trump. Our next president of the United States.
Our allies are mad, enemies locked and loaded. Don't be missing.
He's gonna get in there, and he's gonna tell them what's up.
Pump the Trump, pump the Trump.
So guess what? Before we kick to the calls, we're having fun tonight over here at 77 WABC. Before we kick to the calls, we're going to start something new. We're going to start our own terror watch. We're going to go back to the color code. Homeland Security Advisory System. Severe risk of terrorist attacks is red. High risk of terrorist attacks is like a light brown. Elevated significant risk of terrorist attacks is yellow. Guarded general risk of terrorist attacks is blue. And low risk of terrorist attacks is green. Now, this Homeland Security, I'm going to kick to some calls in a minute. this Homeland Security report came out a few weeks ago, and it claimed that, guess who? Okay, before I mention that, obviously, this recent unfortunate terrorist attack in California, in San Bernardino, California, if I got that right. Okay, we got that one, which they're claiming to be, unfortunately, the most horrific hit on the United States homeland since the unfortunate hit on September 11, 2001. That's one. And then we got the Faisal Muhammad in the UC Santa Barbara. I think it's UC Mercer or one of those campuses in California. Faisal Muhammad walking around with an ISIS flag stabbing people. Okay? So based on the data that's coming out right now, because once James Comey comes out, the head of the FBI comes out with some of those individuals, I'm going to have something for you, and we're going to go deep waters on what's going on with this hit in San Bernardino in California, okay? So before we do that, so I'm going to say basically that the color code, obviously, in California right now is red. Severe risk of terrorist attacks, absolutely. That's why, the FBI is still doing their investigation, and I can't wait for them to come out with those 5 individuals that conceivably helped them put this unfortunate hit over there in Cali. It was very bad, very bad. And now this report came out, this Homeland Security report came out a couple of weeks ago, and they're claiming that 15 of the 58 American recruits who have attempted to join ISIS in Syria since 2011 were from Minnesota. So now, based on that alone, we got to at least say right now, and it's my understanding there's a lot of refugees over there from Somalia, okay? And so we're going to say that right now, I believe we got to watch Minnesota as being the first state to be run over by terrorists, by Muslim, radical Islamist terrorists. And, we're going to talk about that tonight as well. And right now I'm going to go on a record and say we got to watch. I think Minnesota is the first state that actually could be run over by them. It's really bad over there. That's why Michelle Bachmann, unfortunately, she's no longer there. She came out with House Bill H.R. 5194 before it even was popular, Muslim Brotherhood as an FTO. And she also had a bill coming out that Palestinian Authority government as an FTO as well because of Hamas. So, this is where we're headed. I want to develop this thing. Obviously, it's in infancy stages, but we're going to start to do this terror watch. We're going to use the Homeland Security Advisory System, and I'm going to try to make this as real time as possible. You know what I'm talking about? 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. We got a lot to talk about tonight, so I'm going to kick to, you know what? I'll go to Chris in New Jersey. What's poppin', Chris?
Yes, okay. Now, you were talking, now I'm talking about close to a month ago, okay? You're talking about payoffs. You're talking about the Mideasterners paying off the Clintons on the Clinton Foundation. Now, USA Today, a week after you said that, and we're talking 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Right? They put it in the paper. They did not mention the Clintons. They did it in the back just a little, right? Mm-hmm. But they started talking about some Republican starting to get payoffs and not that much money, about $40-something thousand, right, that they were linked to terrorist organizations, and Clintons are way over that amount of money, all right? Now, it was only a week after you said that. It was on the front page of USA Today about 3 weeks ago, right? And you were already on to it, and you already mentioned it, and they came on, but they didn't mention any Clinton stuff.
Yeah, why am I not shocked, right?
Well, no, I'm just saying. But this, I just want to give you a second here. This Ben Carson guy, I'm done with this guy. this guy's got to go. All right. Now this guy, he's not a viable candidate, and he's already stated that he's got some sort of neurological disorder, and my suspicion is that it comes from his mythical boxing career that only lasted a short period of time, right?
Well,
and I mean, he only boxed for a certain period of time. I mean, he was known as Kid Candle. You remember that? One blow and he's out.
All right, Chris from New Jersey.
Yeah,
I mean,
but no, but also
my brother. Wait, we're gonna have a conversation.
Bill Clinton also. He had a small period of being a boxer. That disappeared too. He kept getting. He always loved Muhammad Ali.
I do too. Right? He's my favorite fighter.
Yeah, but so did Bill Clinton. But he started a boxing career and kept getting disqualified. He was trying to emulate Muhammad Ali, right? But he had a different tactic. It was called a grope and dope. Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, my brother. Thank you for the call.
It stops. You know what I mean? Now.
Absolutely, Chris. Thank you for the call. I got to move, but I really appreciate your call.
But Bill,
I love the boxing. I love the boxing. Let me move because I got people on the line here. I want to thank you so much. I love the boxing parodies or whatever they call it, analogies or whatever. And by the way, Ben Carson, I do agree. He's a genius. He's a neurosurgeon. Maybe he could become a secretary of a cabinet post or something. But I don't think he's presidential timber. That's my feeling. 800-848-9222. You got to pick up the phone and call 800-848-9222 and talk to the 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. And I'm going to kick to Felix in Pennsylvania. What's poppin', Felix?
Hey, good morning, Frankie.
Yeah, I got PLO. I hope this is not PLO Tom is on the board. He just popped up on the board, PLO Tom. I wonder what that's about. But anyway, what's up, Felix?
Hey, Frankie. All right, yeah, I'm tired. I'm actually on my way home from work right now.
Oh, you're not in the truck? Too bad, son.
I'm in my Jeep Wrangler. I should get air horns for it,
Absolutely.
I wish I would leave a bigger carbon footprint. you feel the ground shaking under your feet? You know what that is?
What's that?
It's all those Islamic extremists quaking after Barack Obama and John Kerry's, stern rebuke.
Oh, it's not even about the rebuke anymore, bro.
Oh, I know.
We are in what they call asymmetrical warfare.
Yeah.
You know what that is? It's like a guerrilla warfare. We don't see the enemy.
Yep.
And we're gonna have to become. That's why I'm gonna start this terror watch every Friday night. From Saturday morning from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., we're going to do a watch. I'm going to try to get real-time information, and we're going to keep a watch. So right now, Minnesota, I believe, based on the data that I've been getting, that 15 of the Minnesotans that have gone to Syria are back. So they're radicalized, and it's the Somalia refugee population, and I'm not claiming that, let's not get this twisted. I'm not saying all of the Muslims are radical Islamists. Right. But you want to know something? I've been looking at some polls, looking at some surveys, which, I don't know if they're statistically significant yet, but let's say right now they're anecdotal. And what's coming out is that, like, one I was looking at, 1 in 5, according to this random sample, I don't know the size of it. That's why I'm right now it's anecdotal. I saw one for 220,000, which said 1 in 3. 1 in 5, 1 in 3 Muslims believe that violence is justifiable. So in other words, 9/11 was justifiable. And one poll was American Muslims, which kind of blew me away.
Yeah, I've heard some of these surveys myself.
So so what we're dealing with, starting with the Papa Doc of terror, Homeland Terror, Omar Abdel Rahman, a.k.a. the Blind Sheik, just to give you an idea, a fatwa, a religious ruling came out of the prison cell of this Blind Sheik, and he claimed when he was, this is a couple of years ago, to all Muslims everywhere, destroy their countries, tear them to pieces, destroy their economies, burn their corporations, destroy their businesses, sink their ships, bring down their airplanes, kill them in the sea, on land, in the air. Your brother, Abdel Rahman, from inside American prisons.
Wow.
So this is like, according to all intelligence, he is the father of modern terrorism here in America. And he's got a doctorate, as I said last week, he's got a doctorate. This is not a thug. He's got a doctorate from Al-Azhar University in Egypt. And he memorized, he's blind. He memorized the Quran, wrote at age 10. Memorized it. He knows it wrote. It's crazy.
Well, all right, now I got two things for you real quick, okay? Remember I told you that there's a reason why John Kerry and Obama call ISIL instead of ISIS?
Yeah, you mentioned because, yeah.
Yeah, what the L stands for. The L stands for Levant, which is all-inclusive of the whole area of the islands of Greece and Palestine, which they consider Israel to be Palestine, Turkey.
Why do you really think that,
reason.
Felix, why do you really think that because I got to move, I got a full board here, but why do you really think that the Obama Clinton administration is using ISIL? Why do you think?
I think they're giving them tribute for some reason. I don't know why.
That's one argument, because Obama did say that Israel has to go back to the 67 borders, and that's the Hamas mantra. But I believe that, this mainstream press is claiming that ISIS is a creation of America, which I don't believe.
Right. Also, too, your blind sheik.
Right.
I don't know if you caught this. The brother-in-law of the terrorist that just got killed?
Oh, let me hear.
Care, they did a TV thing with Care.
Right.
Okay, well, allegedly the translator for the blind sheik was one of those guys from Care.
My brother, thank you so much. Care, right? Care.
All right,
Council of American Islamic Relations, everybody. Care. Great point, my brother. Care was an unindicted co-conspirator on the Holy Land Foundation trial, right? Unindicted co-conspirator. And what did the Obama administration do? There were indictments in 2008 or something. This whole situation now came before the Eric Holder desk. Eric Holder, the former Attorney General of the United States, guess what he did? He dropped the charges. So this Council of American Islamic Relations affiliated, wasn't indicted, but an unindicted co-conspirator of 246 Muslim Brotherhood front organizations, one of the biggest money laundering schemes for terror in this nation's history. They dropped the charges. So what happens? CARE, the Council of American Islamic Relations, is able now to still function within the United States jurisdiction, like we've been saying every week. And they get up and they say, if the Americans are getting killed, it's on us. It's on America. It's on America. How does that happen? How is that? You know what this reminded me of? I'm going to say, I'm still connecting the dots on this one, but I'm going to put it out there. Obama, according to Percy Sutton, a big media mogul on New York One with Dominic Carter, he claims that Khalid al-Mansour is very close to Obama. According to all intelligence, Khalid al-Mansour is directly very close to a billionaire Saudi Arabia prince named Prince Talal. You know what Prince Talal did? When the buildings were crumbled, Prince Talal came into New York and dropped a $10 million check on our distinguished mayor's desk, Rudy Giuliani. You know what Rudy Giuliani did? He took the check and he gave it right back to the Prince Talal from Saudi Arabia. And what did the prince do? He went on television claiming that it's America's fault for the collapse, for the blowing up of these 9/11, these horrific hits that killing thousands of Americans on 9/11. Prince Talal, right? And then we found out later he's given a nice gift to CARE, Council of American Islamic Relations, a library donation. Go figure. CARE. You know what I'm talking about? 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. I'm going to kick to Petey and Great Neck. What's poppin', Petey? You there?
Frankie, how are you? Great show. We all got to call in and get you more time on the radio, all of us.
Thank you,
I'm going to pray that you do get more time. But anyway, I'll make it quick and then I'll get off. Listen, we need a whole major change in our country. We need, first of all, people, do not vote for Hillary Clinton. You vote for Hillary Clinton, you could rip up the Constitution. She'll take away the Second Amendment first, and then the First Amendment next. And then God knows we're done. But anyway, a guy like Trump, we need a businessman. We need to worry about our infrastructure in our country.
That's right.
The electrical grid is falling apart. They say a cyber attack, we could be out of electric for I don't know how long. Also, an EMP blast. When they take a bomb and they blow it up in the air, a nuclear bomb. That they said that we don't even have transformers, Frankie, to replace the transformers. It would take almost a year. They said. This is what they're saying. Is this insane? We need to rebuild our country, our infrastructure. Forget about the rest of these people. We got to worry about us, our borders, and our country, and our immigration. That's all I have to say. Good night.
Thank you, Petey. 800-848-9222. We got a DT commercial? Let's get one of those commercials. We got to pump the Trump tonight. We need Donald Trump.
Candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
Here we go.
We're going to pump the Trump.
Make America great again. Listen up. Donald Trump, all right? Hey, pump the Trump. Pump the Trump.
You know what, my people?
Pump the Trump.
Let's make America great again and vote Trump for president 2016. We're gonna stop this cycle of retreads, freshman senators, and governors taking selfies with Obama, and we're gonna bring in DT. And he's going to tell them all what to do.
You're fired.
800-848-9222. Remember, Sunday, December 13th, 12 to 2, my Christmas reception. Frankie Russo will buy you a drink. It's a pre-launch party. Help America's team. Help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. 800-848-9222. I'm kicking a Scott from Penn State University. What's poppin', Scott?
Hi, Frankie Russo.
How you doing, my brother?
Well, how's with you? Have you checked my website yet?
Honestly, I did briefly. I did. I actually blogged on Twitter and Facebook. I did all that stuff. I haven't done it recently. I did it like a week ago. So I'm sorry, Scott. I'm just so busy.
Thank you. You just keep on trying to do as much as you can.
I'll try, my brother. I'll try my best.
And I can't understand why our president does not want to call this thing terrorist, where you know it is, you know.
Yeah, maybe because he's a Muslim from Indonesia, a.k.a. he's Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Hussein Obama. Christian from Chicago, and now he's metamorphosizing into the shore of Iran. That's what I think.
Well, the Muslim people, all he said that they would get rid of people, Muslims that turn to Christians, So Obama would be hard pressed to worry about that,
I mean, quite frankly, I don't know what there's no other explanation than the fact that he's just a Muslim from Indonesia, Barry Soetoro.
Yeah,
there's no other explanation for this.
Yeah.
My brother, thank you so much for the call.
Hey, Frankie, keep on keeping on, and I'll be looking forward to seeing your post again. Okay?
Yeah, I'll do it tonight when the show's up, when I'm off the air.
Hey, Frankie, how do I like when you Twitter something about it? How do I look at it in the Twitter? Because I don't know how to open up your Twitter when I get notified that you did it.
You don't know how to open up the Twitter? I wish I could help you with that one. I mean, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I
know one of my tech friends help me with.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Scott. Scott, thank you for the call, man.
Okay, Frankie. Take care, my friend.
God bless you. God bless you, Scott.
You're the best, Frankie.
God bless you. You're the best. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Rick from Yonkers. He's calling Frankie Russo tonight. When's the last time he called up here? Where you been?
No, I'm in the process of moving.
Oh, wow.
And I have a lot of work to do. I can't listen.
So what's going on?
You know what? You bring up...
Where you moving to, kid?
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie, nice.
I don't know if it's that nice, but it's better than where I'm living now, because Yonkers is a piece of crap. The taxes are too high.
Well, taxes are high all over, kid.
No, I'm serious. I spend $12,000 a year just on taxes. I'm a poor person.
Okay, we all have our,
But you know why I wanted to bring up the Minnesota thing?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
You brought up the Minnesota thing, and guess what was on Jeopardy tonight?
What was on Jeopardy?
What was the most religious majority in the Dakotas and Minnesota? It was Lutherans.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they said. I watch Jeopardy. I always watch Jeopardy.
Well, let me tell you something, my brother.
I know they're loaded with Muslims.
They got the most. They're loaded.
Mm-hmm. Loaded ain't the word. Michigan is too.
Yeah, Michigan's another one. But right now, it looks like Minnesota's got the Somalian refugees, and I was reading through the list, and they lie on the applications. They say, and they end up being terrorists. I mean, all the stuff that we're worried about with the Syrian refugees are already going on in Michigan. In Minnesota.
They're here in Yonkers too. Trust me, I've seen them.
It's crazy, man.
You know what kills me, Frank?
What's that, brother?
I can't get a job,
right?
And I see these guys talking. I don't know what the language is, but Somalian or whatever.
Right.
And they got new clothes on. I'm walking around with holes in my pants and holes in my shoes. I'm serious, Frank. I'm serious.
So that's why you got to vote for Donald Trump, man.
I love Donald Trump.
You coming to my reception on December 13th?
I can't. Frank.
Oh, man.
I can't.
Okay.
I have too many things to do. I have my world's overloaded right now.
Okay, my brother.
I really like you, Frank.
God bless you, man. You're the best. We're brothers.
Nah, you're saying that just... Come on, Frank.
What? What do you mean?
I really like you a lot, man. I think you're the best thing since... let's see, Mike Savage.
Wow, you put me in that category? Wow, thank you.
Bob Grant, too.
God bless you. Hey, let me ask you a question. Have we ever met?
I don't think so.
When was the last time we spoke?
I might have...
So the question is...
I might have met you
Has Frankie Russo spoken to
you
to say those things?
Huh?
Has Frankie Russo spoken to you to say those things? Or those things are coming from the heart?
They come from the heart.
That's what I'm talking about.
I hung around Queens. I hung around Rockaway.
That's what I'm talking
Bayside, Queens. I hung around Brooklyn. I mean, I know I'm a Yonkers guy. I've been all over the place.
And now you're a Poughkeepsie guy.
That's my last thought. You know, I don't like it, but I have to do something. I mean, my taxes are like cutting almost a quarter.
I can only imagine out there. Taxes are crazy in Brooklyn. I can only imagine out there. It must be nuts.
Oh, God, Frank.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
God bless you, my brother.
I like you so much.
God bless you. Thank you, Rick. You're a good
Frank.
You're a great soldier.
I'm not a soldier, Frank. I'm not a soldier.
You love America, right?
You know what's funny, Mike? I have to tell you one more thing.
Hey, Rick. I want to leave on a good note, please.
No, this is a good note. This is a good note.
Okay, good.
I'm watching combat right now, and I'm watching these soldiers fighting and killing or whatever.
Right.
And how they gonna put women in the front lines? How they gonna put women in the front lines?
Hey, some of these chicks today are tough, bro.
Oh,
some of these chicks today
are tough. Frank, they're not tough. I met every girl in my lifetime.
Some of these chicks today are. Oh, come on, man!
Come on, Frank.
Did you see that fight?
That
Ronda Rousey fight with Holly Holm?
Oh, come on. That's two chicks fighting.
Yeah, come on, but still.
I don't think so, Frank.
But still, they're tough, man. Come on, you got to give them that prop.
Please.
You got to give the ladies the prop, man.
It's like my
I'm sorry.
sister-in-law.
I love the ladies. I give them prop.
Wait, it's like my sister-in-law, Laura. She kicked the hell out of some broad, almost killed her.
Oh, wow.
Right in front of me.
Sorry to hear that.
And Billy just grabbed her. No, Billy, my brother, grabbed her and said, get off her, threw her on the side.
This is crazy.
I'm saying, Frank. Women are not as tough as men.
Yes, they're tough. Some of them are tougher.
There's not. No,
come on, I give them prop. Hey, Rick, thank you for the call. I'm under 20.
You, Frank.
I'm under 20, man.
I fought so many guys in my life.
Right.
Big dudes. I mean, huge.
How about, did you fight Abid Nasir? Abid Nasir?
Who the hell is that?
He's a terrorist convicted of plotting to blow up New York subways, was sentenced for 40 years behind bars on this past week.
I would knock him on his ass if he came in front of me. Let's put it that way.
Abid Nasir, 29, used female names to refer to bombs and the words wedding and marriage as a code for
with a gun,
specific attacks on behalf of Al-Qaeda. Crazy stuff, man.
With a gun, everybody's tough.
Yeah.
If I have a gun, I'm tough. I'm real tough. I'm as tough as you can be. If I got a bat in my hand, I'm tough.
Okay, Rick. Hey, Rick, man.
If I got a knife in my hand or a bat in my hand.
You love the Frankie Russo show?
I love your show.
God bless you, man. I'll talk to you next week.
Nah, maybe not, because I'm getting about to move.
Okay, so I'll talk to you in a few. Thank you for the call.
I might be talking to you from Poughkeepsie.
That's fine. Give me a call, my bro.
Okay, man.
God bless you. Thank you for the call.
God bless you, too, man.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Gino in the Bronx. What's poppin', Gino?
I think Rick took one too many hits in the back of his head with that baseball bat. He's out of it, man.
You think he's out of it?
He's out of it. He's spoosed out. He's gone.
He's spoosed out? Why do you say that?
I'm just teasing. I'm kidding.
I know
it's been a while since I've talked to you, so
exactly.
I gotta throw in a joke every now and then.
Exactly. It's a beautiful thing at almost 1:45 in the morning. Let's shoot for 1:45, 1:46. The DT commercial again. I want to get it on again. What's going on, Gino?
All right, listen. I called up about the police chief in Ulster County because he pretty much told the truth.
What did he say?
He said that he and most police in America cannot guarantee our safety with the current crop of terrorists and Muslim murderers that are living among us. And he's absolutely right, and I tell you this as a former law enforcement officer myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to amplify what he said by saying this. Go out, get yourself a very simple revolver, a 22, a 32, or the one I trained with years ago, a 38. Grab as much ammo as you can before the scum and the Bolsheviks in our city and in the federal government and in the White House in particular come and grab them, because if they do that, we are defenseless as sheep being led to the slaughter. We must protect ourselves at all times. You cannot expect a cop to be there 5 minutes after something has already happened to you, because it's too late. You got to be able to defend yourself. It's a thing that we had in the Second Amendment, the Bill of Rights, because we broke away from the British. Now our enemies in government are at the top of the government. He's in the White House.
Unfortunately.
Bolshevik in chief is the one that's going to take everything away from you. Not to mention if Hillary or that other Bolshevik, Bernie Sanders, the socialist, that this fool is a Brooklyn smooth. I mean, this guy's got no brains. Somebody bashed him in the back of the head.
Did you hear the
with a
amount of money,
baseball bat.
Gino? Did you hear the amount of money that Hillary Clinton wants to spend?
Yeah, because where did she get
Hundreds of
that
trillions.
money? Where do you
Hundreds
think she
of
got
billion.
that money from?
I don't know.
Take a wild guess. I'll give you one hint. Saudi royal family. I think I just told you.
Yeah.
You understand? The Clintonites, the Clintons are the worst of the worst.
The worst.
But Obama's even worse than they are.
That's why we need
He's
Donald
more
Trump.
He's more of a Don Corleone as opposed to Vito Corleone.
Absolutely.
You
That's
know
a
what
great
I'm saying?
point. Absolutely.
So you got to arm yourselves, and that's why I'm saying the man told the truth. And the scum in the media are trying to get him out, and anybody else, especially our homeboy in Maricopa County. You know what I'm talking about, Chef Joe Arpaio.
He's a great guy, absolutely.
He's the best of the best.
Absolutely.
You got to listen to him, and any chance you get to put him on the air, you do it. Or at least put whatever he said on tape and put it on the air on your show.
Absolutely.
You got to do it, Mo.
Absolutely, Gino. Thank you for the call.
All right, take it easy, bro.
Absolutely. 800-848-9222. Wow. We're going deep waters now. Yeah, those gangsters in the White House, they're gangsters with PhDs. That's what I'm talking about. Gino was right. 800-848-9222. Yeah, Hillary Clinton. Can we kick to the Trump commercial? I want to get
Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
Listen up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Donald Trump,
Let's make America great again.
Welcome
Vote
to the
Trump
boardroom.
for president in 2016. 800-848-9222. We're pumping the Trump tonight.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Critics say he's not presidential, but he's got the skills we all find essential.
We got like 12, 13 minutes left.
It's bruised and busted. Our currency's weak. These dudes can't be
Let's
trusted.
kick to Tommy in the Bronx. I want to try to get.
Yes, hi, Frankie.
I want to try to get the Trump commercial back on at 1:55. What's going on, Tommy?
Yeah.
PLO, Tommy, hurry up.
President Obama could have a good legacy if he got the Palestinian people a homeland.
Okay.
And negotiate.
Here we go
Egypt.
again.
Now, wait a minute now.
Here
it
we
would
go
be the nation
again.
of Palestinia, a bridge name from Palestine. It would not be Palestine. It would be Palestinia.
Tommy,
What?
I'm going to somebody else. You know, we do this every week, and you keep coming back
I
with this
gave
stuff.
you good information.
You don't
this
give me
week.
good information.
Yes, I did.
Do you understand
I understand.
that the Palestinian Authority government with Hamas?
No. I'm talking about if he wanted to be realistic about it, he'd get these people a homeland. It
Get
would
them a
start from
homeland?
there and
They don't
unravel this
recognize
mess.
the right.
He should unravel this mess.
Tommy, there's nothing to
No,
negotiate.
the Democratic Party should unravel
They
this
don't recognize the right for Israel to
No,
exist.
wait a minute. You got to have a starting point.
There's no starting
You do?
point here.
Yes,
That's
there
the
is.
starting point,
'Cause you'd
exactly.
have to- listen.
That's the starting
listen,
point.
His formula is off base. When he says Israel has to go back to 1960.
You're just a PLO. You might as well go line up with the blind
lunacy.
sheik. You like the blind sheik?
The only thing to do would be to.
Let me ask you a question, Tommy.
Buy a major portion of
PLO,
the
Tommy, I'm going to ask you a question.
Create a new country.
Can I
by
ask
the
you
name
a question,
of
please?
Palestinian.
Can I ask you a question?
That would be the right.
I'm running out of time. I got 11 minutes left. I'm not going to talk much more.
Yeah, but what do you want to say?
I want to ask you a question.
What?
Do you believe that 9/11 was justifiable? The attack on 9/11, was that justifiable?
What do you mean justifiable?
That there are some
horrible.
Muslims.
It was horrible.
There are some
And it
Muslims
was,
that believe
listen,
not just the radicalism.
radio tied Cheney into it.
Hey,
Cheney pulled
okay.
those buildings
Thank you
down.
so much. Thank you for the call. Let's go to John in Hell's Kitchen. I mean, come on, man. Radical Islamists, plus there are some Muslims that believe that 9/11 was justifiable. That's a fact.
Yeah, listen, Frank.
Crazy.
Frank, what's up, brother?
What's up, Johnny?
Yo, Gino's the best caller. Love Rick, but he just kills too much time.
I tried to get
every
him off
week,
the
man.
air.
Enough with that dude. He doesn't make any points at all.
Go ahead, my
Please,
brother.
give him the hook, brother. Listen, Tom from the Bronx. He should be running a peep show in Times Square. Yeah, listen. This dude, 25-cent porno flicks over here. Listen, this guy, the day after Israel gave them back the Gaza, they were firing missiles from the Gaza into Israel. End of story.
And let me ask you a question. Who gave them the rockets?
Who?
Iran!
That's right. That's right.
Iran gives them tens of millions of dollars
That's
over
right.
there.
That's right. Hey, listen, Frank. This animal in California, this Malaka, this woman, whatever her name is, they threw the same people she killed. They threw her a baby shower, and she wore a body camera as she executed them. End Muslim immigration. End of story. Donald Trump, 2016. She was vetted in Pakistan. She gave a phony address in Pakistan when she was vetted.
I just can't wait.
The address doesn't exist.
Johnny, I just can't wait.
Exist.
Absolutely, my brother. I just can't wait till Comey comes out with some of these other names, because then I'm gonna really have something. I'm gonna really work on the connection, because they already came out with somebody coming in from Qatar, but then they swatched that. Now it's Saudi Arabia or something. I'm waiting for more information to come out, and we're gonna make the connection.
But yeah, I mean that's the thing, we all gotta just make our points quickly and move on, because I know some people just kill it, man. But I'm just saying, Tom in the Bronx, come on, man. That's
hey, but let's leave Rick alone. Let's leave Rick alone, man. Rick's my brother.
Yeah, no, Rick's cool, man. But
Rick's
I mean,
cool.
you know, come on. I mean, you gotta make some points.
You're right. Thank you for the call, Johnny.
Thanks, brother.
God bless you. Thank you. 800-848-9222. I'm kicking at Tony in New Jersey. I'm under 10. What's up, Tony?
Hey, Frankie. How are you?
Good, my brother.
Caller. Love the show.
Thank you.
And I just was wondering, do you know, or does any of your listeners know, that up near Binghamton, New York, in Deposit, New York,
I heard of this, yes.
Hancock, New York, and Binghamton, there's jihadi training camps going under the name of Islamberg.
I heard about that. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. How is this possible?
I don't know. That's a great
Right
question.
here in New York.
I don't know. I tell you, we have the greatest intelligence in the world, I believe. I saw this movie, documentary on HBO called Spy Masters, CIA in the Crosshairs. You got to check it out. It's on, it's on HBO. It's Showtime. Showtime on demand. And I tell you, it had like 8 to 10 former CIA directors, and it was an incredible documentary. I watched the whole thing for the 2 hours. Went by so fast, and these guys are amazing individuals, men and women of the intelligence community. It's just so much. Did you hear about all the FBI agents that had to be used for this thing in this most recent thing in California? I mean, it's a problem. We have to. I guess we're on demand over here. I don't know how. Well, how did the Blind Sheik get in? The Blind Sheik got in. He was on 3 terror watch lists. He married an American Muslim convert, Romney Youssef, the mastermind of the 1993 bombing. He got in through these similar means, and according to all intents and purposes, the Andrew McCarthy, the prosecutor, claims that the immigration authorities were really egregious. So I mean, like you say, I don't understand. I don't know how this Islamberg. I don't know how it did exist, quite frankly.
Yeah, you can go onto YouTube. There's videos of it.
It's crazy. It really is. It's really crazy. But bro, I did my pre-show today. And I'm looking, because I talked about ISIS. I have all this data on ISIS, and I'm telling you, I picked up an article. I know, because when I do my pre-show, I read the articles online, and I read it on the air, and it's like I can't believe the stuff I'm reading. And these journalists are like unbelievable. Tom Jocelyn he's a senior editor at the Weekly Standard, and Adam Credo from Washington Free Beacon. These are great journalists, and they're coming up with information about Al Qaeda in Iraq and how they live in Iraq. See, there's so much misinformation in mainstream press. I get confused. I'm telling you, I'm like just blown away. I just think, quite frankly, that we're being sold a bill of the lying is just unbelievable.
Oh, they're selling us down the river.
And it's just hard to. I developed this model over here it's a well-sourced model, and I just can't keep up with it. It's just unbelievable stuff. And you're 100% right, my brother. Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you, Frankie. Thank you for taking the call, and love the show.
Thank you.
2016.
With the grace of God. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you. Let's kick to the Trump commercial. I want to get one more commercial in for DT. We got to get him elected.
Candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
You used to call me on the cell phone.
Hey! And he's got a sense of humor. Donald Trump for president. Let's make America great again. We're going to kick to Donna in Long Island. I'm under 5. What's up, Donna?
Hi, Frankie. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. It was November 30th. Thank you. Was I coherent? I felt like I wasn't lucid. The last caller. Was I lucid? I don't know, man. It's like it's almost 2:00 in the morning, and I lost my trend of thought.
You were fine.
Yeah, did I say? I don't even know. I don't even know what half of the stuff that I was saying.
You've been that way all night. You're right on target. Don't worry about it. You're doing great.
I don't know. It's like crazy. It's like almost 2:00 in the morning.
Well, you had a wild week. You had Thanksgiving last week. Then
I know. And then all this crazy stuff going on television. You're 100% right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't watch TV. I suggest you turn it off and just listen to your radio.
I don't know. I try to do both. So thank you for the birthday. Thank you for the belated birthday wish, by the way, Donna.
No problem. Happy holidays to you. I didn't get to you last week, but, I'm glad you picked up the phone. Thank you so much.
God bless you. We're winding down. Thank you so much for the call, Donna. Let's go to Mary in New Jersey. If I don't get to the rest of you guys, just stay online. I'll talk to you after the show.
Okay, good.
Is this Mary?
Yes, it is.
How you doing, Mary?
Is this Russo? Brooklyn. Oh boy, the country's finished. The government sucks. Obama sucks. Do you know what Obama stands for?
What does it stand for?
One big ass mistake, America.
So let me ask you, so is your name really Mary?
Yes, and I'm from the East Side, New York.
Wow, you're a tough lady, huh?
Oh yeah, they don't make them like me no more.
I'm telling you.
Well, my father always said it's a good thing, Anna. They broke the mold after her.
So what do you think about this problem in this, which I believe this Islam problem?
Get rid. That's all I got to say.
What do you think about this Islam problem we have?
I think they should shoot them when they come in. There's somebody, I forget where he is.
We don't want to do that.
For donations.
Because not every Muslim is a radical Islamist and/or a radical Islamist sympathizer, right?
Trump is right. They should close all the mosques.
Okay,
down.
I agree with that. We definitely should be monitoring the mosques. They stopped that. They stopped that in 2014. But I do agree with you.
They did.
It's a problem. And the Blind Sheik's Mosque, the Jersey City Mosque with Muhammad Al-Anoudi.
I know about that because I lived in Hoboken then. and I saw the plane crash from the river, from Hoboken.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah, I saw the plane go into the building.
Did you see them jumping up and cheering? Allah Akbar.
What?
That's been confirmed. That's been confirmed that there were people in Jersey City jumping up and down, screaming Allah Akbar. You believe that, Mary? This is the Frankie Russo Show. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
Casting from the Nouveau Fat Lost Studios. WPLJ HD3, New York. The legendary 77 WABC. New York, a Cumulus station. News now.
Terrorism caution in San Bernardino, California. A UPS driver spotted a package on his truck addressed to a house where the two mass shooters lived.